A brand new series. I've actually been planning for Lord knows how long. So the whole point of all-nighters, and yes, I purposely misspelled it to make it look cool. I have a bad habit of misspelling stuff to make it sound cool. Anyways, the whole point of all-nighters is just stay up all night, basically, do whatever. I know that's probably not the healthiest thing to do, but hey, I'm me. I can do whatever the hell I want. Except break the law. Anywho, how about I start off this brand new series with, Grand Theft Auto Online. So, one thing I need to get out of the way. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. That's kind of an understatement, but there is a good reason. I am going to be playing GTA Online for a little while, but then I'm going to switch to another game. Also, yes, I am aware that the webcam is, laggy right now, but it serves its purpose. It's going to smooth out. It actually already has. But yeah, so first things first. There's a certain game that's coming out on Tuesday that I haven't said I'm going to be getting. That you can't guess. Guess. What the heck? Pop out chat. What the heck? What the heck? Should be showing the. Now it shows the chat. No, that's not technical difficulty. That's just Michael being shirtless and trying to pull out a gun. Okay. So I guess we can pop onto online. Well, why not? But yeah, we're gonna be playing GTA Online for a little while, and then gonna be playing some Minecraft. I'm actually gonna be making a new world on there. Now, something kind of cool I found out about the Bedrock version of Minecraft, which is the current version for consoles and other such things like mobile, Windows 10, is that on console you could use mouse and keyboard. Well, okay, except the Switch. But if you're not, that's awesome, because I don't know, I just think it's awesome. Also, it's raining. Not in real life. Yep, it's raining. Yep. So basically, I'm going to be staying up as long as I can. I know I've tried to do this in the past, but it didn't really work out too well because I have a bad habit of breaking promises through the use of, I gotta go to sleep. But I'm not really feeling too tired. Of course, if I do feel tired, I'll probably just take a little power nap. Anyway, and the webcam's starting to do this. Here's my Tesseract. Please note, okay, not please note. So I've made this common joke that I sometimes say, like, either when I'm streaming or not, that, oh, I'm rich in my alternative universe form. God damn it. That's in an alternative universe. Well, I'm paid to say I've already done that in an alternative universe. Sure. Yes, I do have a Night Shark in the Xbox version, which is awesome because I also get distracted by my laptop. I'm not going to answer that. Like, I've told people that I don't have a mic. Like, I have a mic, okay? The one I'm using right now, I could use it on PS4. I don't think I can use it on Xbox One, though. But the whole thing is, like, people think, oh, since I'm online, I can already, like, chat with them on voice chat and stuff. I don't have a working headset, for crying out loud. Seriously, I don't. What I do have, though, is an affinity for nightclubs. Now, I don't have a MC business or MC club or a business in the game, so this is good enough. And yes, I called that Wolfen, even though in the PS4 version of the game, I called it UAC because, like, I wanted it, like, I made it as a joke because I wanted the company to be sort of like the UAC from Doom. I don't have to worry about missing the turns. Yeah, well, luckily for me, this car is armored, so I don't give a shit. Alright. Now, something that happened this morning was, I think it was this morning. What I did was, I played in a public session, and normally in public sessions, they're, like, packed to the brim with people who either want to kill you or want to leave you alone, or people who want to invite you to parties, even though I didn't, like, oh, yeah. Do I call you Dare? Also, what's up? Also, thank you for the like, I truly appreciate that. Also, I know this is lower quality from the PS4, because whenever I stream on there, it's really good, but I don't have the equipment to stream on other platforms like I can on PS4, because on PS4 I could stream directly from it. But no worries, because the frame rate on the webcam will usually smooth itself out. But yeah. But what I was saying is, here's the problem I have with people who I'm friends with on, like, game network things. If someone sends you a party invite, but you can't accept it either because you don't have the thing that you need to talk to someone with, like a headset, or you just don't want to, they keep on inviting you, and they're just like, screw it. Like, I didn't accept it the first time, it would make them think I would accept it the next 50,000 times. That's an expression, by the way. Except for the whole... also, I gotta say, this car is awesome. Like, I actually based the colors off the Crater suit from Doom, particularly the wheels and the body color. But the Night Shark is a really good vehicle. It's fast, it's got built-in machine guns. It has liveries as well, but I think you can only apply those through the use of a MOC or an Avenger. You can't do it with the Terabyte, which I don't have. What I do have is, like I said earlier, an affinity for nightclubs, which I don't have one on PS4 because I'm playing Doom VFR currently. Oh, sweet. I don't have VR, but I do. I really want to get into it, but the whole point, or not not the whole point, but the whole thing is I just don't have the money for it. Because, like, where I live, there's really no chance of me getting a job at the moment because of a family member who's currently recovering from something. It's not like a serious illness or anything, it's just them not being able to do certain things, and so I had to do stuff like cooking and all that stuff. Not like with real ingredients and stuff, but there's a few games. Yeah, that's the other thing about VR is I don't know if I should say this because VR, as popular as it is, it's like, well, I'll say it. It's still kind of in its infancy. Like it hasn't been put to its full potential yet. But I have a feeling it's getting there with games like Doom VFR and stuff, which I think Doom VFR, narrative-wise, is actually a prequel to Doom 2016, in that you play as a scientist that was still alive before the events of Doom 2016. So, like, in terms of story, it's slightly before Doom 2016. Actually, I think it's the same doctor that you pick up in one level, but yeah. Yep, now the frame rate's good. Alright. Also, something I really like about the nightclub, you don't have to be in a public session to do everything. You could literally do nightclub management missions while in a invite-only session, which is really good because they're not that many viewers. I've heard of this. But the good thing about nightclub missions is that you don't have to worry about being in a public session. You could just be in a invite-only lobby. That's what I was trying to say. Alright. My personal strategy for this, at first I didn't do this, but now I do it all the time when I'm on this mission. Just calling a buzzard. I know some people say, well, you're wasting money on something you'll just use for this mission. Yeah, but you could theoretically use it to get to other places and other kinds of, management missions, like, for example, going to poster locations or going to developer cars or something like that. Fallout DD95. Oh yeah, I'm friends with them on PS4, but like, I don't know him personally, but I do know him online. But yeah, I do know him. You looking for him on PS4 or something, or I don't know. Yeah, my personal strategy right now is just to use the buzzard for the supply truck mission. Oh, wait, yes to what? You're asking, I mean, trying to find them on PS4, because I think it's the same username on there. Oh wait, I think I passed the truck. It's right over. It's over there. Oh, there's one truck. Alright. Enjoy explosion! God damn it. I said enjoy explosion, not enjoy missing. What? Hit the freaking truck. Good timing. 3 more. Also, apparently Tony supports incest. Ah! People say no texting while driving, no looking at comments while driving or flying. He is a professional Fortnite player, and I'm looking for guidance. That's for sense here. Uh, Let me see if I can get a hold of him. First, I'm gonna have to call in yet another buzzard. This is if I don't have a cooldown. God dang it. Remember, kids, don't look at comments while flying. Any tips on talking to him? I mean, if you've already found him, then just let him know who you are. Or, actually, no, let him know that you talked to me on a stream and that you would like him to add you so that way he could help you on good tips in the game. Because, like, I don't play Fortnite. Like, I used to for a little bit, but I didn't like it very much. I just don't like Fortnite very much. I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's just, something I'm not very interested in. But, just, like, are you trying to, his real name is, he's online. Because, I haven't met it on Facebook, so. Alright. The last time they were online was 6 days ago, but I went ahead and sent them a message. So, right. No, no! You are not hitting that buzzard. I just got a new one. I don't need anyone to fuck up my night. Come on. I don't want this to be a fail-a-thon like other. My laptop bag that I used to carry my PS4 scared the hell out of me just now. It just fell over. Right. Now let's do this the right way without fucking up. Enjoy explosion! Oh shit. Now people are shooting at me. Because it's fun. Alright, targets remaining. 2. One over there, one over here. Now, I could still do this. Oh, thank you for the like, whoever that was. Oh, there's another viewer. Feels weird streaming again, because it's been quite a while. But, yeah. Right now I'm just playing GTA Online. I would normally have a, Jared Bomber. Jared. I just message you. I thought they needed guidance. Yep. Yeah. I know exactly who you are, although the bomber name got me off guard because I hadn't seen that before. Because you used to be just like Fallout something. Because, you know, we're not in West Virginia, so we're not in country roads, something, I don't know. But, I'm doing good. Thank you for logging on to the stream, by the way. I know it's been a while since you've seen me streaming, especially on here. Because, I think the last time I streamed this way was for the Game Awards from last year in December. You know, at the end of 2018, I mean. It's good asking about me. Dairy Clan. Oh, I thought the truck was on water. The troke. It sounds like a truck for frogs. The all-new Frogger Troke. Alright, now luckily the buzzard's pretty fast, so I should be able to catch up to these guys pretty damn quick. That is if I don't fuck up like earlier. Seriously. Like, I was looking at the comments earlier and I wrecked into a random telephone wire tower thing, whatever. And like, I had to wait a minute or something. Oh, they're all the way up here in Polito. Or near Polito. Okay. I can easily get that. Because the buzzard is fast. So fast, you can't even comprehend how fast it is. It's so fast this happens! What the fuck? Hey, fellas, you're supposed to die from that. Might I show an example? What? There, assholes. How dare you avoid death from a death bird? Hooligandy, or Hoogandy. I should add you at some point. Just a reminder, I don't play Fortnite at all. Like, I do plan on playing it again, but that's once the Save the World thing comes out of early access and is free. Then I'll play it, and I'll still play creative. I just won't do, Battle Royale, because I do not like Battle Royale at all. I know some people may like it, but I don't. It's just not something I like. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just something that I personally don't enjoy as much as other people do. Because people say, oh, it's the best thing ever. It's just something I don't like very much. Oh, the truck's right over here. Yeah, I can easily do that mission. Alright. Prepare for liftoff. Die! What? Hey, buzzard. Shoot the fucking truck. There. And hopefully I didn't lose any popularity.
Alright. Got them on the mama's business. Now let's see if won't come here wearing Hawaiian shirts and sandals.
I hope the army base doesn't go after me for that. Something I really don't like is how whenever you answer a phone call, a helicopter, any kind of vehicle with weapons on it, they'll like, if you have the missiles equipped, you'll shoot a missile, and I'm like, what? Also, this is definitive proof that you can in fact fly one of these through that tunnel. Flying a plane through there, though, that's a different story, because as we all know, flying planes at high speeds through a tunnel is not always the best idea. Even when you know you can do it. Because, trust me, I've done it in director mode, and I know damn well that you can't do it unless you have, like, pristine precision, if that makes any sense. Alright. And, however, scare car drivers by shooting guns at the ground. Also, another thing I don't get. Why is the B-11 Strike Force the only aircraft in the game that's actually a plane that has a limited missile capacity? Like, I get that it's because it has visible missiles on the body, but so does the Hydra, so does the laser, so do helicopters like this. I don't get that. That is some weird game logic. It's like, Hey, this plane is the only one so far that has unlimited missile capacity. That is so weird, because you would think that a fighter jet in the game would have, like, unlimited missiles, but with, like, a reload timer or something. But, oh well. At least whenever you take it back into your hangar, it automatically replenishes with missiles. Alright. Now, back to the nightclub. We can land over here. Wait, I don't think I can. Can I? Sounds like I'm constipated. That works. Yeah, not really. I thought that thing was going to blow up or something. Because usually whenever the rotors cut into something enough, they'll like blow off and the helicopter will explode if it falls. Alright. Let's see. The thing. The thing is full. Also, the reason why my wall save is at 0 is because earlier, a couple hours ago, I grabbed out money from it. So. Also, I'm actually glad you guys can't hear the music that's playing because it's the Black Madonna. Her music is actually really good, and I actually follow her, and I think I follow Solomon on Twitter as well. Yeah, I follow both of them on Twitter. Hold on, let me check. Because I know I at least follow one of them. Alright. Yeah, I follow him. Uh, I also follow the Black Madonna as well. Like, the whole nightclub DLC, the After Hours DLC, and how it literally has the likenesses and everybody in real life that they have as DJs in the actual DLC, like the Black Madonna, Solomon, the Tale of Us, and Dixon. Those are all real life people, and like it's really cool how they did that. Man. Wait, do I have to wait for the timer to go down? Oh man, I was hoping to see Tony in here. Alright. Also, it's 10:01. I think I'll play for a little while longer, and maybe at like 10:15, I'll switch over to Minecraft and I'll start doing something. Alright, let's see what the mission is. Is it smash up developer vehicles? Is it pick up somebody? Oh. Ooh, recover stolen goods. Nice. Yes, sir, Tony. Alright, now where is it? It is back here again? Okay. You know what? I think I'll. There we go. I still have, oh, really dense, or kind of, I don't know. Yeah, the Night Shark is a very, very good vehicle, as I've said before. Also, I know someone's watching. Jared, is it you? Also, I believe I can plop. Oh, and something else about the Night Shark is, for the longest time, I kept calling it the Land Shark for whatever reason. I don't know why, I just kept calling it that. I think it's because of a beer in real life that's called Land Shark, and so I kept thinking about that. I don't know. Vroom. But yeah, another thing I like doing in GTA Online, regardless of platform, is so anytime I go into public sessions, what I like to do is I'll either turn on passive mode, or if I'm on here, I'll drive in the Night Shark and I'll drive to the like, you guys know where the storm drain is in the game, right? Actually, let me show it off real quick what I mean. It's right here. That little location right here. I go to that place, turn off passive mode, and go through there. Or if I'm here and I'm driving in this vehicle, I'll keep passive mode off. And I'll double check and make sure that no one's near me that might have an oppressor mark 2 or something, because there's a whole lot of those fucking flies around here. But in case there are people with oppressors and fighter jets and stuff, I'll turn on passive mode so as not to be attacked. Although some people might call me a pussy, but it's not really being a pussy if you just don't want to mess with anyone. Because I'm not a tryhard and I don't want to be. Because being a tryhard is like getting a disease. Once you start it, you can't stop it. You know, it's like addiction. And I know that's an addiction joke, but it actually makes a lot of sense, because basically it is an addiction. Being a tryhard is an addiction to one thing and one thing alone. The almighty KD ratio that you see in Call of Duty, only in G means diddly shit. Literally, like, you can think about the KD ratio all you want in GTA 5, GTA Online, but it's not really important at all. All that matters is that you're playing the game, you make money, you drive cool cars, you make some friends, or some enemies. None of that has anything to do with the KD ratio. It's not like if you get this many player kills, you get a free Lamborghini or something like that. No, that's not how the game works. So the people who think, oh, I gotta show my mom this KD ratio, maybe she'll get me some more Monster Energy drink. That's not how it works. Seriously. The KD ratio is there to show that, hey, I've made my mark by killing this many players if they try to mess with me. But if someone to a big deal, like, let's see how many people I can ruin today. Like, that's not the whole point of the KD ratio. It just means how many kills you've gotten and how many deaths you've gotten. It's not really important in this game. Now, in Call of Duty, it might be important because you might get, like, rank ups and stuff, but in GTA Online, all it means is just, hey, anytime you kill somebody, be it a police officer or a player, or you escape the police or something, you'll get more, RP. Now, I know some guys are going to go after us, that's for damn sure. But my strategy is just to keep moving. I know that's not a very good strategy, but it's a strategy nonetheless. Just keep on going. And what I like to do is if the guys are coming from behind like this, just try and move around like this, kind of like snaking, so that way you might run the possibility of banging them off the bike. At the very least, as I will demonstrate. Yeah. Oh, what? No! I was ducking! What? Rule number one, shoot these guys. Hey. Apparently the Lost MC must be on steroids, because apparently they're like more brutal than ever before. Fucking hate these guys, seriously. They're like... The other time I did this, which was like this morning, it wasn't even that hard to do that. All I had to do was just hit them off the bikes or have them run into the back of the vehicle. All of a sudden, even whenever I'm ducking like this, which is what I usually do, like, here's what I'm gonna do. That's what I normally do. Hit them off the bikes, because it'll immobilize them for a little bit, giving you enough time to do what you need to do. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more guys. Just watch. Okay, those guys are coming back. Never mind. I think there's going to be more guys. See, it's a pattern. It's going to be like, oh, there's another wave of guys coming up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Something. Yeah, that's the whole idea. Make sure you can at least immobilize them. You don't have to necessarily kill them, you just have to make sure that you knock them off the bikes, buying you some time from them. And then, of course, they're going to get back on their bikes and then zoom their way over here, if they can. No. I think you'll encounter them at one point in the city, but you don't have to worry about that, because, yeah. But, fuck you too. Right. Then there'd be guys. Okay, sure. Unless they're hiding. You had it coming, you were blocking the way. I seriously thought there were like other guys waiting in the city for me. It was like that in the mission that I had like a couple hours ago, where I had to run away from the Lost. Seriously, though, that was bullshit how I was ducking while I was in the vehicle. Like, this is what I was doing. And I get they were shooting at me from the side. Oh shit! What? Oh god. Then we have this. No, don't you dare. Come on, don't give me a wanted level for something I didn't mean to do, all because the truck tipped over. Because everybody knows mule trucks like tipping over. Seriously. Like, if you want proof, it can if you take a corner too hard. Okay, not that hard. I think it's like if you hit enough speed or something. Bump. Also, there was a glitch with the... Ow! With the mule, not the... Ow! With the mule, whenever the nightclub DLC came out, where the truck would be like... Okay, pretend this is the garage. Like, pretend this is the garage. And this is the truck. It would be like it would be pointing up. Not like all the way up, but just like it would be angled upwards a little bit. So it would be like, it would be pointing up sort of like this incline right here. I don't know why, but I thought it was really funny. Alright. Now, I'm gonna get on to GTA 5 so that way my progress can save. I know it still saves even if you just leave the application, but yeah, I don't know. They're playing the song Night Moves. Alright. Let me get Minecraft in. I'm almost there. There we go. Also, if you guys hear me groaning whenever I'm moving around, it's because I've had back pain kind of recently. Like, it's starting to feel better, but it's, I don't know. I think it's because of how I sit whenever I sit on my cedar chest. As, as you can see on the actual, like, this whole thing when I'm sitting on is actually the cedar chest I'm talking about. Now, you're probably thinking, first of all, what's this? Metropolis TX is, well, it's a world I've been working on, but, I mean, I'll work on it off stream, basically. I'm showing it off anyways. Use phantom memories to drop scuttles when they grow. This is basically a huge world that I'm going to make into a server at some point. Um, Basically, it's this huge Minecraft city that I'm going to make, or, like a world in Minecraft that I want to make into a server or something. Alright. Now, yes, we're like that. Alright. Oops. Flip. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what are you going to be making in this world that would be considered a announcement? Well, I won't name it, and I won't build the name. Rather, I'll build something that's chickens. No, I will do something that's associated with the game that I'm going to be doing. Yeah, well, you'll see what I mean. You will see what I mean. Yes, you will. Eventually. Alright. Now, Anyone care to take a guess? Just guess. And no, it's not a racing game, because I just don't think a racing game would be too interesting to Let's Play. Like, don't get me wrong, they're fun games. It's just, yeah, I just wouldn't be interested in playing it. Well, you'll see soon enough. All right. Guess no one wants to guess. That's okay, because you don't have to answer if you don't want to, I guess. But it is a game that's been in development for a while, so I will say that. Wait, wait. Wait. Work. Yep, not work at all. This needs to be like that. Yeah, gnats. Yep. Oh. Ah, I hate gnats. There's literally a gnat in here that keeps buzzing around and you're going like, hey buddy, did you miss me? Anyone ever have those problems? I sure as hell do. Wait. Stop. I said stop. No. What the hell? Stop. surprised no one's guessed yet. It's actually from a series that I've actually never had a chance to play before. Actually, technically I have, but I didn't get too much into it because at the time I was in high school, so basically it was because a friend of mine let me try it. So I'll let y'all see for yourselves what I'm talking about. Because, that wasn't obvious enough. No, I'm not upset if no one knows what I'm talking about. Because, I mean, it's a game that's been in development for 13 years. Literally. Right, last chance. Better guess. No, I'm not about to make one of those hit or miss memes. Seriously, I freaking hate that meme. It's like, hey, you miss, I guess you never kissed me. It's so annoying. It's stupid. Oh, I should probably hide this. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Right. That's right. Starting Tuesday, the 29th of this month, we will embark on a brand new journey that, to be honest, I'm quite excited about. Because I did mention that this was a game series that I never really had a chance to play, or play through for that matter. Now, granted, I have played a Kingdom Hearts game once, and that was Dream Drop Distance for the 3DS, but like I said, it was because a friend of mine let me play it while we were in class in our downtime, and because of that, I wasn't really able to see what was going on in the game at the moment, so I just explored the world I was in and tried out the controls to see what worked and what happened and all that stuff. But to actually play one of these games, it's going to be big. But what's not going to be big is how the file size is, because literally on both Xbox One and PS4, it's literally going to be like 35.81 gigs. That ain't big in file size, but you can do a whole lot with just 30 some odd gigs, you know? And that's saying a lot, because usually games that are small in terms of file size are actually bigger than they appear. So, yeah. And yes, I purposely missed out on the middle thing in the logo because I wanted the Keyblade to look like that. And yes, that's sort of a poor representation of the Keyblade, but whatever. But there are some people that I want to thank for making this Let's Play possible. First of all, by making this Let's Play possible, I don't mean, oh, well, these people help me get money and stuff. No, that's not exactly it. It's just, I mean, technically they did. There were people that helped me out indirectly, because I did get money over the holidays and I put some of that towards the pre-order that I currently have placed. It's already paid full right now. But the first and foremost, I want to thank is Keep a Walker of Twitter. They were the person who ultimately, or one of the people who ultimately influenced me to start getting into this game series. And had it not been for them and another person that we'll list shortly, who happens to be the new manager at GameStop, I likely wouldn't have gotten into this series, and I likely wouldn't have gotten pumped for this series, especially with this upcoming game. So thank you very much to Keep a Walker. By the way, they're known on Twitch as Keep the Cute, with a K for cute. But yeah, they are a lifetime Kingdom Hearts fan ever since the first one came out. And ultimately, their love and enjoyment of that series is what grew on me and ultimately influenced me to get this game. The other person who I did mention earlier is the new manager of the GameStop I go to. That would be my friend Jordan, who, ever since I first met her, I could tell we were going to be great friends. And whenever I first met her, we struck off well. We were really good friends. We still are. I don't know, because we're really, really good friends. Yeah, so huge shout out to those two friends. And while I'm at it, how about I throw shout outs at some other people who have made my life the greatest. I have said in the past that, well, actually I did this in November. So as you all know, in November, it was like my 5th year anniversary being the furry fandom. I would like to thank the furry fandom for being such a great community. I know there are some ups and downs, but I avoid the downers and I focus on the great parts. I focus on the great people, the great community, the great artwork. I'm not going to go into detail about that because I don't want people thinking, what? but just the people I've met, either online or in real life, who are in this fandom, have really made my life a great experience, in this fandom. I want to thank the people who I've met at GameStop. From the first time I ever walked to a GameStop, which was actually in my old city, actually. It was on this road I used to walk on to go to GameStop before I moved. And they made me feel really welcome there. And then whenever we moved, the one I walk to now is actually on a different road. Although they're literally like next to each other. Not like intersecting, or technically they do intersect. Because the road that I used to walk on is now, or not is now, but it intersects with the other road. I mean, for those who live in my area, you know what I mean, or anyone who is, a Texas road aficionado, if that makes any bit of sense, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, like whenever I first started walking to the GameStop I walk to now, they had a different manager who he was nice, but for whatever reason, I got this sort of vibe that didn't feel very welcome. And the thing is, after a little while, he actually moved to Florida, I think, and he worked there. But after a while, he was actually fired because of like his. I don't know if it was his behavior or him being so stressed out and stuff. Because like people thought he was kind of rude at times. Like I didn't really get that vibe from him, but he was pretty nice though. But eventually, I got to meet the new store manager, Adam, who I'm actually friends with on Facebook. Um, and immediately, whenever I met him, I knew we were going to be best friends instantly. The other people who had met there, who either still work there or have moved to new Game Stops. Um, there's my friend Cole. Uh, for those of you who are on Twitter, you may know him as Lord Azaria, I think. Yeah, Lord Azaria. But they're really cool. I remember meeting him for the first time at GameStop, and at first we were just friends, and then after a while, we became best friends. And a couple of weeks ago, whenever I first met Jordan, because when I first met her, our more recent former store manager was there. Her name is Tyler. Of course, now she lives in. I mean, she still lives in Dallas. She lived in Dallas whenever she worked here. But like the thing is, a while back, a few weeks ago, whenever Jordan moved in to the store, Tyler actually had to drive all the way from Dallas to here to that GameStop, and it took her a long time to get here. Uh, but she was awesome. Uh, Styler, he's awesome. He's a pretty good friend. I've also met some new friends, including one that I recently met. Like I think it was at the same time that Jordan moved into this location, and his name is Rick. No, I'm not gonna make a Patrick. I'm not gonna make a Patrick Star joke, but he's a really good friend of mine. He actually recently on a Tuesday, he asked me if at any time I ever brought my Nintendo Switch in to play on it, if I would like to play Monster Hunter on his, like from his Switch on my Switch, so that way I could try it out, because I've never played a Monster Hunter game before. I want to, but I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just I've never had the time to get into it. Same thing with the Kingdom Hearts. Like, I'm not trying to make up any excuses, it's just, it is what it is. But, yeah, so the GameStop folks, I'm very thankful for being in my life because they're really good people. I know some people say, oh, well, GameStop's a ripoff. No, they're not. And for anyone who complains about trade values and all that such, I'll let you know I have traded stuff that may give me a couple cents, but I don't care because I still get it either in cash, or if I'm putting it towards pre-order, I'll put it through that. I don't mind getting like 88 cents for one thing or 20 something cents for another thing. As long as I'm getting money that I could probably put towards something or save up for something, that's all that matters. I'm not going to complain about getting like 48 cents from one thing and then 20 something dollars from another thing. All that matters is that I could put that money to good use at a later point or put it towards a pre-order. So in a way, or not in a way, but the whole let's complain about trade values and all that stuff, no. And yes, I am aware of the whole GameStop buyout thing, but you don't really need to worry about that because all that means is that a larger company is buying the corporation, so the actual corporation and store is going under a new owner, but it's still going to be the same thing. So it's not going to close. I was worried for a little while, but I looked it up on the internet, and it said a buyout doesn't mean that it's closing down something. It just means that it's going under a new ownership by a bigger company. So for those who love going to GameStop and buying stuff and have heard about this, don't worry. Just don't. But if it's one thing that I do also want to say thanks to, well, it's YouTube. Because without a whole bunch of videos with cutscenes from certain games, I wouldn't be caught up on Kingdom Hearts. Now, I haven't watched the whole cutscenes of Kingdom Hearts 2 yet, because there's a video that I've been watching lately that's literally like 13 hours long, and I've gotten part way through it, not like halfway or any sort, but it's like about a quarter way through. But yeah. So with that being said, boom. Well, let's see if there's anything new on here. Because we could play on Roblox for a little bit. Also, yes, I know I'm calling this series All-Nighters, but the latest I'll stay up is like until 1 or 2 or something. Although I did say like from night till dawn, but it's more of an exaggeration because really I can't realistically stay up until like 5 a.m. and be like, I'm still wide awake, everyone. Yeah. Also, I don't care what anyone says, this game is so awesome. Because, like, people have said, oh, this game opens the possibilities of such and such. And it really doesn't. Like, all it really opens the possibilities of is people making friends. That's all that matters, right? Right. Okay. Guess I could play this. Oh, sweet. I got an update a couple days ago. I guess that's why it goes under a new name, because this used to have a different name, but now it's just called, well, you'll see. Block Oxytransit. The Z, so you know it's good. Zombies! That's horrifying. That's really horrifying. I just got butt fucked by a whole bunch of zombies. I have no regrets. Zombies. Zombies. Thank you. Ooh, Colts! I just got screwed over by a shop. This is why I hate this so much. Because, seriously, I have to leave the friggin' game, come back to the game. Like, why? How did that happen? What? That is bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. I refuse. They really need to patch that out of the friggin' game. Because usually whenever you leave the game and you come back, it stops that. Just like this gnat should stop. Ooh, increased console controller support for Xbox. Awesome. Finally, I get to play Neon District RP again. Because I remember playing it like a week or two ago, and it was like not working right when it should. because it's on the console. Ugh. Ugh. Uh, yeah, as I was saying earlier, I'm probably gonna stay up until like 1 or 2 or something. This is so cool. This is awesome. Whoa, that's even cooler. If anyone heard that, you already know what it is. Also, is anyone getting like cyberpunk vibes from this? It's just me. Whoa. I remember this being here. Whatever it is, school. Whoa. Okay, can't open that. Oh, there's a ladder. Because everybody loves climbing ladders. Right? Right. Yeah, this is cooler than what I remember. Because this game used to be not this cool. Like, it was really cool, but not this cool. Oh, cool, I got another payday. I did not know I can open this. Okay. Seriously, look at this. This is so neat. Like, it's literally like playing Cyberpunk 2077 before the game is out. Only not really. Well, Transcendence awaits. Reminds me of the Japanese name of Beyblade Burst Turbo, which is Chozi, which is literally Japanese for transcendent or Yeah, it's transcendence. It's really cool. Ooh, robot. Robo. Cool Robo. Well, it's already over here. So, it's not already in here. I mean, this is like the lower part, right? No, it's already here. I guess you wonder where I've been. Bun, 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 bun. I love that song. Like, I know it's associated with memes now, but that song is so fucking good. Alright. What's in here? All I know is I got more money. If you got the money, honey, we've got you to see. It's in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Knees, knees. Ugh. I want to hear you scream. I suck at singing. Just please disregard what I've already sang. Also, ugh, ugh. Oh, that was a hard hat. I thought it was like squash. Squash. Safe Service Bank. So, I could buy a home then. Well, at least I'm already making a pretty good amount of money just from wandering around. That scared the hell out of me. Ah! Ah! Yeah. I need one of those bug bracelets. Vaporwave. I'm getting chills. Literally, I am actually pretty uncomfortable. Mm. Like, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. someone doesn't accept your invite, why would you keep inviting them? What? I guess they're gonna ask me why. Like, I have headsets, but they don't work. So that's why I'm saying I don't have a headset. Because I do, but I don't. Because they don't work. They're coming! Come on. Uh, ooh, Bar. Bar! The Lone Ranger. Since I'm from Texas, that fits. Here's there's that lead. This gives me an uneasy feeling. Not sure why, but it just does. This is top. The fashion. What about a fashion? Du- 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 du. Scared the hell out of me. The year is 2047. Earth, a once beautiful and prosperous land, has now fallen into a state of constant contamination and corruption. Huge advancements in biotechnology and economic disparity on unrivaled scale has seen governments break down into simple puppets for mega corporations. With this wealth and power, corporations were able to build an endless urban sprawl, turning every metropolis into a concrete jungle. This uncontrolled growth has caused many major cities to develop vast networks of unregulated slums, overpopulated, polluted, and crime-ridden. These places became known to the most hazardous places to live in the planet. The most infamous of these slums was a hotspot for hackers, crime syndicates, and tech conglomerates. Their corporations refer to it as the biggest black market in human history. The locals call it Neon District. I think I did pretty good on that. I could have done better, but whatever. Still, this thing. I didn't even know that was an automatic door. I really didn't. Because, like, whenever I saw it go, like, it scared the hell out of me. So I was, like, jumping for a second. I can go to bed whenever it's midnight. I know I said all-nighter, but I'm not quite used to it, so it's still pretty late. I've been streaming quite a while, so understandably I'd probably need to go to sleep at some point.
Atención, sabe funciona. Antes de grabar el iniciador de esta comunidad, código lo que indica
Whoa. Wait a minute. I think I remember coming in here. And there's like apartments. How much will they be? Are 800. Wow. So there's the regular apartments, and then there's these. What else? There's Cybertech over there. Oh my god, there's a new AVGN episode about the Kingdom Hearts series. Like, in terms of, like, the storyline. Really. Also, there's an article from Kotaku a couple hours ago that said Red Dead Online starts better than GTA Online did. Okay, I can understand that GTA Online was not released in beta first. Instead, it was just released outright. But, like, really, really. Like, they're like, oh, well, Red Red Dead Online started out better than GTA Online did. No, it didn't. Seriously, Red Dead Online. I understand that you start off with a pistol and a horse and all that stuff, but really, and at first the payout wasn't all that great. Of course, Rockstar fixed all that, and I get that it is a beta. But GTA Online, whenever it first came out, it had a whole lot more stuff to do. And yeah, I know it was bare bones, so it was like, well, blah blah blah. And then not only that, but GTA Online already has like, it already had a major update, like not long after it came out. So say what you will, Kotaku, but Red Dead Online didn't really have a good start compared to GTA Online. Like, it had an okay start, but considering the reception was kind of lukewarm, yeah. Oh, cool! I got 1,000 e-cash. I feel like this is going to lead up to something. I don't mean that just figuratively. Also, it's nearly midnight. Wow. is a good stopping place. I know I said, oh, it's an all-nighter, that means I'm going to be staying up all night. I mean, I think I had to start small for now, and then gradually try and increase the time limit. So with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and let your friends know all about this channel. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this first episode of All-Nighters. I liked it. I thought it was pretty fun. I know I didn't do very much. I mean, I played GTA Online. I went on to Minecraft, and that's a new Let's Play coming up in now 5 days, because it's Thursday now, because it's midnight. Actually, check out the weather for Tuesday next week. It's in the 40s. Like, at dinner, I was talking to Papa, because he'd said, you know, on Tuesday, I might not be able to walk, because it's going to be really cold. I mean, I could theoretically walk, because all I'm going to be doing on Tuesday is just picking up the game and the fabric poster, and I'll tell Papa, hey, I got a fabric poster with the game for pre-ordering it, so maybe we can find some place to hang it. Already have one idea. But, yeah, so, that being said, 5 days left, everyone, until Kingdom Heat. Kingdom Hearts 3, baby! Oops. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I already went through the whole song and dance of my outro. Anyways, good night, everyone, and I will see you guys, well, probably going to be streaming on PS4 next. Probably tomorrow night for, just normal GTA Online on the PS4. We'll be back to some regularly scheduled programming, if you get what I mean. Anyways, yeah, also, this game is awesome. I played that, that's just a little demo thing. Anyways, night, everyone.